Number 14. Somebody from Nepal that can help her fill the paper?
Sunday morning at the Tel Aviv drop-in clinic of the Workers' Hotline Organization.
Rina Julie Rodriguez, number 17.
5 days a week, this is where Israel's foreign workers can go for help. Standing room only is the norm. When not in their office, members of the group are in places like this, an isolated migrant worker trailer camp half an hour's drive from the capital, listening to complaints about labor law violations. These people are the backbone of Israel's agriculture industry, 25,000 migrants who plant, pick, cultivate, and irrigate the country's cash crops. They forked over thousands of dollars in illegal brokerage fees for a 5-year visa and employment. They are also underpaid, earning an average $1,000 per month, not receiving pensions or vacation time, overworked and exhausted. 30-year-old Sadayut came here from Thailand 4 years ago after his family scraped together the illegal $10,000 brokerage fee. It took him 2 years to pay it off. Sadayut supports 7 relatives back home, including his 6-month-old son, on below minimum wage earnings that average out to $1,000 a month. During high season, 14-hour days and 7-day work weeks are the norm. Temperatures inside ventilationless hothouses soar to 50 degrees Celsius in the summer. Sadayut recalls the day he blacked out from the heat.
ปกติเนี่ยถ้าลูกน้องทำงานให้กับนายจ้างไม่ได้จะไม่มีเงินค่าแรงถึงจะป่วยก็ช่างจะมีใบรับรองแพทย์ก็ช่างจะไม่มีเงินทดแทนส่วนนี้ครับพี่แต่ถึงจะป่วยถ้าเราทำงานเราก็มีเงินในเมื่อเราทำงานเต็มที่คือช่วงที่ร้อนสุดๆอาจจะบ่าย 2 ถึงบ่าย 3 โมงอีกแป๊บเดียวเราก็พ้นช่วงที่มันร้อนสุดๆไปเราก็น่าจะโอเคสำหรับร่างกายที่จะปรับขึ้นมาใหม่ได้ผมถ้ามีจริงๆนะพี่ผมจะบอกลูกบอกหลานผมว่าอย่ามาเลยทุกสิ่งทุกอย่างคือโกงกันหมดเอาความในใจเลยนะพี่ไม่อยากให้มาไปประเทศอื่นเลยดีกว่า
The agency issued a report last year stating that on average, agriculture industry workers are paid only 70% of what they're owed. Compounding the problem, intentionally vague contracts don't specify job locations, employer name, or work duties to be performed.
All of their labor rights are being violated, but in some places that we've been, it's been even worse.
Like here, 16 workers living in a slum outside the city of Ashkelon. Living quarters flood in rainy winters, shorting out electricity and heaters. In summer, they become virtual ovens, forcing workers to seek relief outside in the open air on stifling nights. Farm workers aren't the only ones getting a raw deal. These are Israel's caregivers. They number approximately 60,000 and come from Sri Lanka, India, the Philippines, and Moldova. Tasked with caring for Israel's seniors in their quote-unquote twilight years, caretakers live with their dependents and are on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Which, according to Israel's work versus rest labor laws, is illegal. Those laws stipulate that for every 45-hour work week, a person gets at least 24 hours off. Most are also not getting health and social security benefits, paid holidays, or sick pay. And nearly all shell out an average $10,000 per person in illegal fees to Israeli and country of origin brokers who arrange visas and employment for them in Israel. On average, it takes 2 years to pay off brokerage fees fronted by families back home who take loans, mortgage homes, and borrow money, leaving the loved ones in debt until the fees are paid off. Volunteer caseworkers like this one spend hours on the phone each day, trying to track down employers who owe workers money.
Can be deported. Okay, let me call him. He does not. He's not answering. Just a
He
minute.
told me that if you are going to the agency again, don't call me anymore.
Okay,
I'm
but
not
I will
responsible.
call him and explain to him that we would take to court if he is not paying. We are talking about more than 30,000 shekels.
Yes.
If there's a minimum wage law, you need to pay minimum wage. If you're supposed to pay social rights or medical care, you need to give that. And we've encountered many workers who are not getting these rights and get a bad deal.
In filing this report, I spoke with officials from Israel's Interior Ministry and 5 different broker agents to get their on-camera responses to the claims cited in this report. No one agreed to be interviewed. The Workers' Hotline, backed by influential human rights bodies, continues advocating for the rights of Israel's foreign workers.
Number 14.
I working there, I get some money.
But it all boils down to enforcing and following labor laws that already exist, which, at this point, does not seem to happen. For Assignment Asia, this is Stephanie Freid in Central Israel.